I have no idea what we're doing. Alright, so... Can I come in? No one's stopping me. Wait, there was somebody in sickbay I had to deal with, right? Yeah, this is what I'm doing, isn't it? Oopsie.
What?
Sorry.
Can't say I've seen you before.
Hi, Wanda.
I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Sweet.
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Looks like everyone needs a favor.
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris.
Idris Elba?
Don't get me wrong, but we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Alright.
He told me he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
This looks like something that's going to be way out of my level.
The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I can't help this now. How do I turn on the thing? Alright, let me see something. Whoopsie, forgot about that. Nope. Duh. Oh yeah.
Heading back.
Buh.
But how do I turn this thing? Hold on, let me look at something. There we go. Yeah, but how do I use it, though? Like, I'm not sure how to turn this thing on. And it's killing my ability to get anything done. Alright, hold on. What am I missing in my codex? Alrighty, hold on. Let's see if I can get this ship undocked so I can move on. What's this?
I'm just gonna hang in the back and
This is
try and
Halcyon News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ah, yes.
Hey, nice mustache.
You messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Nope.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible.
I can turn Infinius?
What devil is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Funny how friendships work.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed.
What?
Did he?
Jared, lie to him.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
That's gonna have to be another lie, too.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Nice.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go,
Before you go,
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Can we divert them? Well, he didn't.
Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably.
I really like.
Terribly personal.
I didn't get a chance to talk to Alex.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose. What? All right, I suppose. How might I assuage your fears? Whom else would I work for? Those sublight thugs? That Tennyson woman? The sweaty masses in the groundside townships? The board is the only force for order in this rough-and-tumble colony of ours. Without them, we'd all starve to death or meet our end in a canid's jaws.
I'd protect you.
That's a curious question. I can't say I've ever considered how my personal satisfaction factors into the work I do. Permit me to answer your question in another way. In Byzantium, I was one among many. I often felt lost in the hurry and expanse of the capital. Here I have a measure of power and suffer little oversight. It makes for a different kind of loneliness, but it's one I've found I can endure. I understand. And I would ask the same of you, but I suspect I'd find your answers less than satisfactory, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I don't want to go all weird.
So let's move on. Tell me how you know of Phineas. Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, law. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for...
Excuse me.
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
Nice.
Give away something so important to you. There must have been some curious reasons.
I want you.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake. I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. That's really neither here nor there, don't you think? I've been working on something on the side, all right? Something not entirely,
Boy.
full. It's a little silly, I'll admit. Silly and completely illegal. I'd be forced into early retirement if the board found out.
What's wrong with retirement?
Produce bootleg serials. I can't help myself. Jurisprudence after hours, or All My Colonists, The New Immortals, romance, tragedy, debt collection,
What's wrong with that?
and they're all mine.
That was you? Oh my stars. All My Colonists is just... Well, it gave me a story hangover for days, Mr. Udom.
I love you.
You're a fan? I've never met one in the flesh. I suddenly feel quite naked.
Please let's not mention it.
All right, Mr. Udom. I don't judge.
The heart wants what it wants, as they say, and mine yearns for the adoration of the masses, held at a comfortable distance.
So you're antisocial, I get it.
I wish I could say others felt the same. I've made nothing on them. Not a bit. My losses are staggering. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss.
Well, we already went through all that.
I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. Though, it might surprise you.
Oh, gosh. That's quite a goof, sir.
I love you.
Don't mind me saying.
I'm very well aware. Now, let's get back to business.
Little bit of a snafu there in your programming. Alright, so anyway. I am not going to do that. I'm going to go to my ship. We've got some things to take care of. I'm not turning Phineas over. I just wanted him to do stuff.
Rizzo's lemon snap.
Hey, Mr. Vicar. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater?
Bah! Didn't want to do that.
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation. Hey.
Of course you do.
I'll have a conversation with you all day, Parvati, if that's what you want. Let's go on here and let's complete some shit. Hey, what's up, Felix?
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
I don't know. These two are pretty damn good.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech. Just in case you ask. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
It's more of an outlaw gang.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
And you're hot.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto?
Another gunner, huh?
Steady gun hand. I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
So now we can flip between him and the Vicar.
You're not going to regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is going to be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
God, I want you. Alright. Well, I'm going on board. So Felix can join the party. Felix, that sweet piece of ass in the hospital, she can join the party one day. And I got a couple more I'm not really sure of. Alright.
Discussed in the latest Aetherwave serial.
I believe I'm in love with you, Ada. Where's my crewmate?
Engine 2 has been running hot lately. Captain, can you ask Parvati to check the coils again?
Where are my crewmates?
Okay. So I was watching this program. You remember that spin-off series about the mass?
I really wish this person would stop fucking buzzing the fucking bushes all day.
Romance arc? Ah! What if they hold hands?
This I gotta see. Thanks. Good to see you, boss.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. That's right. Can't get anything past me, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come.
And you get to hang out with these two beautiful women.
Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker. Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Sounds like my life. Okay, anyway.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadside guys with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I prefer just shooting people.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything.
I'm just looking at my Parvati.
If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Alright. Baby. My love.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know
Yep.
if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
I can write you some sweet poetry, baby, that you'd like.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
I got a rumble in my pants. You can put your hand on and make it feel a little better.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff.
Damn it.
Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better.
You can touch me and that make me feel
Got
better.
another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
I love you. Okay, so... let's take care of some things. Because I like taking care of some things.
Remember, items in the hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
Ada, your voice makes me hard. Just so you know. Alright, so... let's do this. Hi, baby.
Welcome back, Captain.
I want to rub it on you.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay. We got a couple of things.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Ooh.
Corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Orson Welles, what?
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Oh, I wish you were real and sleeping with me. Alright, so... where is the... is that it? What is that it? Oh, it's on Terra 2. Oh, it's Terra. Reading is fundamental.
Roseway, Captain.
Okay, now here we go. Felix. Okay, I'm gonna try you out. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try him out. He seems to get along with my beloved. The only time I'm gonna sit her down is when I want to use the other woman, or if an even hotter woman shows up in the party. I don't know. Could happen. The star of the show, though, is the main character, obviously. Let's see if we show up and don't get shot down like motherfuckers. Alright, we're not gonna get shot down like motherfuckers.
I like this place already.
Fast travel? Since when can we fast travel? Alright, so when I come back, we are going to complete this quest. I will see you then.